Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. As you can see from the title of this video, I want to talk about Carlos, giving anxiety about the upcoming season 7 of Love and Marriage Huntsville, plus his commentary, if you will, about the cast of Love and Marriage DC. Now, before we get into the details, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video. You hear us content creators ask you for this every time on every video, because then YouTube will push this video out through its algorithm, recommending it to more people who love to discuss reality TV, celebrity gossip, and the show Love and Marriage Huntsville. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I would definitely love to have you. And everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. And the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary on this soundbite is allowed for criticism. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So, this soundbite is taken from Carlos King's latest video that he premiered on his YouTube channel, where he and Dustin Ross, I think Dustin is so cute, and I love his voice. He has a great tone of voice. But anyway, the two of them, they were recapping part 3 of the reunion for Love and Marriage DC season 3. And they were talking about, Carlos was talking about the problems that the cast is having. He thinks that their problems are not, quote unquote, that deep to how it is to like Ashley Silva and Arena Tyler. And you know that the two of them, along with Joy from Ready to Love, who's also on Love and Marriage DC, the three of them will join Carlos King on his podcast tour in DC on Mother's Day. And Winter will no longer be a part of that panel, unfortunately. But anyway, he's going to describe the cast in this soundbite, and then he's going to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. I can tell that Carlos is nervous about how the viewers will react to the episodes, which lets me know that I think they're going to be doing Melody wrong in season 7, and he is expecting the viewers to get in that ass. And so he's already anxious. So I'm going to talk about some more things in addition to the soundbite itself, because we all know that in addition to the words that we say, there are other forms of communication, including facial expressions and body language. So we're going to get into all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and play this soundbite and then come back with my commentary.
Into the show after a long hiatus, which just showed me that you guys love the show. Okay. And you guys showed up in droves. The audience increased this season. It was such a fantastic season, and I will give it to my entire cast for bringing everything in their muscle to this season. Listen, my DC cast amongst the franchise, they're more of my, problem kids, Also, every parent has a kid who you gotta like, why are you in detention? I'm a big, you whatever. You guys get it. DC is definitely that for me, but I will never lose love for them. I love them immensely. They are great to work with. They're funny to me. They're beautiful people. Yes. And I can't wait to see what another season will look like with them. So no, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So thank you all so much for tuning in and showing out this season. It means a lot to me. And then next week, Love and Marriage Huntsville is back. And if you thought DC Twitter, they're already starting. Oh, I already know, but this is the thing. Love and Marriage DC Twitter craziness comes from the cast. Love and Marriage Huntsville Twitter craziness comes from the fans. Other side of the screen. That's right. Other side. So I gotta prepare myself because, baby, the Huntsville fans, I gotta prepare myself for that. But guess what? You will see Dustin recapping Huntsville, and the good news is he'll be talking to the cast. Yes. Yes. So next Saturday, after the season premiere, Dustin will be talking to a Love and Marriage Huntsville cast member. I can't wait. And he has no idea who his first guest is going to be. I don't mind going in blind. I ain't scared of nothing. Furthermore, you know how we do over here when we talk about these shows. We keep it real. We acknowledge the good and the bad, but we make sure we acknowledge the good because these are all notable personalities, people with stories that are impactful, stories that are important, stories that are relatable, and we're damn sure gonna highlight that. So I'll talk to any or all of them. Bring them on. Bring them on. What did our girl son say? Name them. Name them. Name them. I'm ready. And thank you for the opportunity. Thank you to the raindrops. I feel all the love I get from you all, and I'm happy to be a raindrop. I cannot wait to dig into Love and Marriage Huntsville. And shout out to the DC cast, everybody that I had the pleasure. Okay, and I was fortunate enough to speak with. Was a great conversation. I'm glad that we were able to offer more insight to who these people are and what their story is. So it's been a really honor. It's been a real honor and a pleasure. I can't wait to dig into Huntsville, baby. It's on. It's on. It's on. And shout out to the audience. They're passionate about these Huntsville stories because these stories are incredible and we have grown to really love these characters. So that's what all that passion looks like. And it can get a little crazy, but that's because they love these characters. And if we remember that, then we can always let them have what, Carlos? The comment section. Have the comment section. Have it, baby. Yeah, have it. That's what it's there for. That's what it's there. It ain't for me. Yeah, it's for y'all. That's it. Yeah. Have it. See? All right, Dustin, I love you, bro.
Okay, so you've heard me say time and time again when Carlos King releases a video or goes live on YouTube, you can tell it's pre-produced, whether he's collaborating with Dr. Heavenly or Dustin. And this case is no different. I am convinced, y'all, that Carlos has definitely been opening up to people about his anxieties over season 7. I can tell it's going to be some bullish. And so like he keeps saying in that soundbite, he said, I'm preparing myself. I believe like his therapist must be walking him through preparing himself for the backlash. And I can tell he's opened up to Dustin about it because Dustin was saying, no, the viewers of Huntsville, they are passionate about these stories because they are important, because they are serious, Dustin. They are traumatizing, Dustin. And I've said it, I've admitted, I've been pretty much in Melody's shoes where there was a gentleman that I cared for deeply. And yeah, he has pictures, okay? No video, not as far as I'm concerned. There may be, but I definitely know of pictures. So yeah, don't threaten me with ish because I had deep feelings for you when I agreed to that. So the revenge P, I definitely have compassion for Melody because that ain't cool. Don't try to use something against me that at one point it was something cool between the two of us, something beautiful. And then now you're going to try and use it to embarrass me, to try and make me look a certain way, trying to sex shame me. So no, these topics that they try to cover up on Love and Marriage Huntsville is not just that the viewers are passionate. These are serious subjects, and we want the show to take them seriously. Well, we can tell that it's going to be some bull, and Carlos already knows that the edit is bull. That's why he's giving anxiety. I want to point out for y'all that the moments where you heard pauses, he was giving facial expressions during this video with Dustin Ross, hanging his head, looking to the side, bringing his fingers and thumbs together, like when you're sitting in Indian style and you're like meditating, so people bring their fingers to their thumb. He was like doing that, like trying to say, he's mentally preparing himself for the viewer's reaction to season 7. So I'm like, oh my gosh. But I know Melody can handle it. She is a praying woman. She knows and recites scripture. She even shares scripture on her Instagram stories. They are affirmations for her. And I know that she has the prayers and affirmations and love from Miss Van and Marcus and her children, her manager, Dawn, and all of her fans. So she'll be fine, but I know it's going to suck and I know it's going to be annoying. And Carlos already knows that season 7 will be some BS because he said that he's getting mentally prepared. Now, he actually compared the cast of Love and Marriage DC to being a problem child. Oh my gosh. I was just very shocked when he said that. I wanted to see what are your thoughts? I've heard him mention in other recaps, I just think that the problems that Ashley and Arena are having are not that deep. I want them to have a sit down, just the two of them, nobody else, no husbands. Like he's thinking, I don't know if he's suggesting the husbands are like influencing their wives. Perhaps Jamie might be influencing Arena, but I think Quick lets Ashley be herself. I think he lets her be her own woman. The only thing that I think is kind of strange, and Jamie has even said this the last time that DJ Richie Sky interviewed them, which is recently. Jamie actually said that like he and his wife are a package deal. That's why they do interviews together. So, if you interview her, you're going to interview both of us. And I think that's really whack. Like, I get it that the two of you are married. I know that for people who are Christian, they believe the word and it says two become one flesh. But she can also do interviews without you, Jamie. My goodness. I think he's like a ham and I think he likes the spotlight. So when Arena, I'm guessing it's Arena who gets the request for the interviews and he includes himself. He tags along. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And so I don't know. I feel like I'm not 100% convinced that Ashley is done with the show. I don't feel like she has explicitly said that, whereas Winter and Sherelle said that they are done. But I think Ashley is still open because I think she really wants to be a public figure and on TV. So I think that she would do a season 4 of Love and Marriage DC. I think that, she just really didn't like, Joy and Clifton. And I think she probably wishes the cast was like season 1, but that's just not how that's going to be. What I will also say very quickly when it comes to the Silvas, I wish we saw more of all the businesses that Quick owns. I believe he owns like a barber shop and other businesses. And I just wish we saw more of that. Like, dude, show me business. I would love to learn if there's something that I can learn from you. Whereas I think he steps to the back to put the light on Ashley. And no shade, but as far as I know, like she's written the book and it's like the same book, she's been promoting for the past few seasons. And it's just like, we'll share more of like the businesses that you all own, just to give more storyline. Now, the Tylers, where they definitely have a huge strength is that they give a lot of everyday, relatable family storyline. With raising the young adults, one has a disability who looks just like I'll Be Sure. and another young adult who has struggled with making mistakes, bad choices in the law. And then they're a blended family because Arena's daughter has a different dad. So I feel like those are relatable stories. That's definitely a strength for the Tylers. I just kind of wish like you could just interview Arena if that's all you wanted to do. What if like a female content creator wanted to interview Arena on some women empowerment level? Like Jamie is going to be a part of that too. I just think that's a little strange, but we have to see if OWN will greenlight a season 4 of Love and Marriage DC, and if so, who will be a part of that cast. But I thank you all so much for watching this video. I appreciate the support each and every time. Please hit the like button on this video. It is a free way of supporting the channel. And please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit if you have not already done so. I had a very laid back Saturday. All I did was like sleep in. I love to like binge watch Botched, which is like the plastic surgeons who correct like the really bad surgeries. And like when the people cry because they get everything corrected and they don't feel so deformed and ugly, I'm always so happy for them. So I like watched a little bit of that. And then, I went to the park and I was there for hours, like money long, hours and hours. I was there just reading, and checking a little bit of social media now and then. And then I walked for 30 minutes. And then I came home and, I created this content. So Sunday will be like my power day. I'm going to like probably start some laundry and go to the gym and grocery shopping. But yeah, I hope that you all had a fantastic Saturday, and I will talk with you all soon. Bye.